Hi guys! We are continuing Game of Thrones, episode 3, which will hopefully have a better ending half than episode 2.
They killed
That was frustrating.
the doggo
Lady.
Also, it seemed like that Bran's dog was like sensing it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like
something was happening to his sibling.
Yeah, and Bran.
Well, I mean, they're not normal wolves; they're direwolves, which
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but
Yeah,
obviously it means something slightly. I don't know about mythically, but
yeah, maybe they are because like dragons are
tribey.
mythical.
Yeah.
So like maybe that they're also mythical.
I need to read up on my direwolf lore before next time.
It just further reiterates how much the Lannisters are dicks.
Right?
Jon, which is on his way to the wall with Tyrion.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't reached it yet.
Yep. And
So not much going on there yet.
Daenerys is starting to come into her own a little bit with the... What are they called?
Dothraki.
Dothraki. I almost said Dragool. What is that from?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Dragon egg watch. Shots of dragon eggs. No dragons.
Yep. We will start episode 3.
Let's go. Surely this must be just also like further badness. Like the sigil of your house are direwolves. There's the exact amount of direwolves for your kids.
And
you
now
end
the
up killing
Lannisters
one of your house. You know what I mean? Like Ned ends up killing one.
But
I just
also,
feel like it's such a...
why is it the instant...
Such a metaphor, like a...
Well, and then also the fact that Bran wakes up as he kills it.
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean? Is that like an omen or
Yeah, well, I think
trade
finding the
or...
wolves were a bit of an omen.
Yeah.
Or something. Like, I just feel like the metaphor is just so, like... Is it a metaphor? I don't
not
know.
metaphor. It's the coincidence is too perfect.
Yeah, exactly. And then, obviously, her finding dragons when they were dragons or whatever. It's like so...
There's I don't know if there's like a prophecy, but this feels like if there was one, it's leading to something.
Change into something more appropriate.
He just looked at him and he was just like, I'll take my gloves off.
People have been swinging at me for years, but they always seem to miss.
These two have such tension.
Well, I wonder if he's insulted that wasn't offered the job as the hand.
Oh, you think so?
We are all praying for Prince Joffrey's full recovery.
Renly, you looking well?
He's like, I'm not here to play politics.
Well, it looks like he's got at least one friend.
She chose the wrong man to duel with.
Well, it wasn't the man that I chose, my lord. It was Catelyn Tully.
Awkward. Like, is that what you lead with?
Without the king.
Winter may be coming, but I'm afraid the same cannot be said for my brother.
He said it. He wasn't joking. He, like, said it multiple times. He doesn't want to rule, like, he doesn't want to run anything. He's king, but he doesn't even seem to want to be king.
As you will, but still, we'd best make our plans.
There will be no plans until I speak to Robert.
Yeah, so suck it.
I mean, it's been many years. Obviously, things have changed. I wonder if, after basically the love of his life died, if once he had gotten his revenge and taken over the crown, he was kind of like, screw it.
Someday, you'll sit on the throne and the truth will be what you make it.
Instead of trying to make him be a stronger person, you're just teaching him to lie instead.
He's, like, I don't know. That's not how you raise a king.
Starks aren't enemies. Everyone who isn't us is an enemy.
Like, this is so... The Starks could give, like, two shits about you. Like, they
know.
don't care at
About
all.
the politics. Yeah, they're just doing what they're told.
What's happening here?
Arya would rather act like a beast than a lady.
Somebody is dead because of this. Like, this is
I
not
know.
a late...
It's like... They're acting like it's, like, no big deal. It's like a kid. A kid is dead.
I mean, I don't necessarily think she doesn't care that Micah is dead. I mean, there's nothing for her to do about it.
Well, she seems to be really blinded.
By the idea of being a princess and all those things.
Where did you get this?
She doesn't want to out him.
Toy.
I asked him. It was my fault.
Oh, sweet girl. No.
Oh, poor her. She's blaming herself.
I hate them. I hate all of them.
Me
The
too, girl.
Hound, the Queen and the King, and Sansa.
Sansa was dragged before the king and queen and asked to call the prince a liar.
I mean, that's true. I don't think that's the reason why she didn't say anything.
Yeah, and the thing is, she is older. She's taught different things as a lady.
Try not to stab your sister with it.
Also, it might be safe for you to have it, Just don't whip it out in front of anybody. You shouldn't.
When the sun hides for years and children are born
born and live and die, all in darkness.
So they don't have normal seasons.
Not like us, no.
Yeah. Like Arya was born in summer, has only ever seen summer.
I was literally just thinking about, like, wonder what kind of, like, planet they're on that their seasons are that intense. Like, they must have a very different, like, orbit where they get close to the sun for a really long time and then really far away. They must have a really, like, wide one. Or really off kilter.
Ooh. She knows about the White Walkers.
Cities and kingdoms, riding their dead horses, big as hounds.
Seems like not a good story to be telling him.
He said he likes the scary ones.
I guess.
You never fall.
I did, though.
I wonder if he really doesn't remember or if he just knows it's very dangerous to remember.
Don't ever say that.
I'd rather be dead.
Just wait till you're better and get out of your room. It won't be as bad.
Well, he was so active, too. Like, every time we've seen him in a scene, he's, like, running around or, like, jumping on stuff.
Yeah. I mean, because in my mind, I'm like, yeah, you can still be active. But also during that time, like, nowadays, you could, as, like, an upperclassman is what he would be. Yes, you could still be active, but I don't know what their opinions in technology is.
Welcome to King's Landing, Lady Stark. Would you mind following us?
Wow, just out her then, I guess.
Did you bring the dagger with you by any chance?
What? How does he know all this?
I'm guessing it's his job.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's meant to be some sort of, like, he's
the
like
spy
a spy
master?
for the, yeah. But I wonder who he's loyal to. That's the question.
Yeah, like, how many of them are working for the Lannisters?
I lost this dagger.
To whom?
Tyrion Lannister. The imp.
He wasn't the one who would have done it, though. They're obviously trying to, like, frame him. Or he might have given it to his brother in turn as, like, a payment for something.
Well, just because he had it, I mean, any of the Lannisters could have had it.
I mean, he's also probably had better training than the others.
Yeah. Like, we already saw that they were training at their castle.
I know, because the thing is, even though he wasn't a Stark, he was still treated like one.
Yeah.
And raised in that environment.
All these monks have big necklaces.
Like, are you a good guy or a bad guy?
I don't know.
I just don't know.
Perhaps you'd like to share it with your wife.
He's too slimy.
But the thing is, I don't know if he's slimy. I think he might be like that slimy kind of guy, but not a bad guy.
To be honest, I only trust Starks.
It sounds like, did he used to have a thing for her? Because who was he? He said Catalina. Is that her name?
Yeah, that's her name.
Okay,
Catelyn.
yeah.
Catelyn.
Yeah. So I'm guessing they used to, I mean, he liked her too, so.
Very distinctive face. All of you.
Yeah.
We'll talk later, lads. No.
I just, there's no way that Tyrion...
No.
He had to have no reason.
I don't think he
doesn't
did
say
it.
him to even, like...
care.
I don't imagine any of them have ever held a real sword before they came here.
You may be a bastard where you came from, but here you're very privileged.
Yeah. It's not what he expected, so he's disillusioned about it. And I think he has every right to, because clearly his father did not prepare him for it.
I also wonder if his father knows that the men, they're not, like, horrible men.
I mean, your hand or the wall for stealing a wheel of cheese.
Yeah, I think he knew that the men...
Don't tell anyone. I have a reputation to maintain.
Because, yeah, see, I don't think he's a horrible person. I think he's just kind of a bit of a sleazeball, but not in, like, the worst way.
10 years old. What were you thinking?
I was thinking of us. You're a bit late to start.
What? You were there too, girl. Oh, she
I don't think
I guess.
I don't think she intended for him to kill him. I don't know what she had intended.
The relationship is so fucked up.
Just a little bit.
Stupid boy.
Yeah, I don't think he's heartless. I think he can't handle it.
Tell your cousin to get in here. Kingslayer! Surrounded by Lannisters.
I was about to say there's like Lannisters all over the place.
Well, they obviously served the previous king and then killed the previous king and now serve the new king.
He said the same thing he'd been saying for hours. Burn them all.
I mean, he was called the Mad King for a reason.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're learning to talk like a queen.
Not a queen. A Khaleesi.
Yeah, she's totally starting to like embrace her new culture.
Because in this culture, she does have power.
What the hell?
The dragon. I am lord of the
Like, she just told them to stop.
Don't take orders from savages or their sluts. Do you hear me?
You're forgetting where you're at.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, what? He's like, okay.
Kill these Dothraki dogs!
What? I don't think he works for him.
You're not the one with the power here.
Should we return to the carousel?
Yeah.
Khaleesi?
Yeah. She's queen, man. The switch from the hot over there where everybody's like dressed barely with anything, and then this
just
one, I was just like
covered.
So that one guy just like wait at the bottom.
Yeah,
for anybody to go up. He's the elevator guy.
I imagine there's one on top and one on bottom. Ugh, being in the one on top must suck. I mean, how do you even see over it? I mean, I guess there's probably tower areas.
How is it even built? It's so much taller than anything else. Like, because this looks like wood posts holding it up, but is wood in it completely, or is this just like at the very top railway or whatever? And it's like some kind of crazy natural formation.
I imagine it was built, but I imagine it was there for many, many kings ago. So it's probably built by either workers or slaves.
There have been disturbing reports.
Of White Walkers.
I'm ready. I won't let you down.
I don't think he is ready.
You have to learn that you're not better. You're meant to be brothers.
It's so complicated because he never thought he was good enough over there. Or at Winterfell, but over here he feels like he's better.
I don't believe that giants and ghouls and White Walkers are lurking beyond the wall.
That's a mistake. He didn't go out, he didn't straight out say to his brother, like, they're White Walkers. Well, I don't know that he's actually seen one himself, because he seems to be like...
No, but I think he's probably noticing an up of people going missing. Because he doesn't want to say it's that without being sure.
Yeah, like he said they're going out to investigate.
I had a great honor. And I betrayed him.
Who is he? Is he one of the Lannisters?
No, I don't remember this guy's name. I mean, we called him Jorah the Andal.
Her belly started to swell.
Oh, it's been a while at least.
At least 3 months.
I need to ride to Quahog.
Who do you need to tell this to?
I know, he looked like serious.
He's obviously serving somebody else.
Yeah.
Just want to know, is he serving like a bad guy or just a different guy?
Yeah.
You know?
And was he hired to like take care of her or to like get rid of her?
Or just to watch, like be a spy?
There are less than 1,000 of us now.
I mean, there's a reason that the Night's Watch was even formed, right? So why is like nobody believing him? Like, otherwise,
because
what would be their purpose?
So long. And also, they're all so far away that they don't believe it.
Who are you?
Your dancing master, Sirio Forel. Tomorrow you will catch it. Not pick it up.
Yeah, girl.
This makes me think of Tamora Pierce and the, what was that series?
Which Tamora Pierce series? Not the Circle of Magic?
No.
Not the one where she talks to animals?
No, not that one, not Alana. It's the one after that. She decided to become the first knight.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the name of it, though. Yeah.
I'm a girl.
Boy, girl.
I don't care. I'm just used to saying boy.
Just so.
Oh my god, they're gonna be so fun.
Oh. At first it was joyful, and now it just reminds me of how dangerous it is.
Oh, he's hearing like real swords now. Okay, that was episode 3, Lord Snow. Of Game of Thrones. It didn't end sadly. Haha!
That's a plus. I like that Daenerys is like realizing who she is as her own power and queen, or sorry, Khaleesi.
Yeah, you see her like, I mean, yeah, obviously she used the term Khaleesi. Her clothes have changed. She's learning more Dothraki. She's coming to her own. I love it. Yeah.
Jon Snow and the Wall.
I have to say, like, it made me really feel so sorry for like all these guys at the Wall. Like he was saying that like half of them die, and it's like they don't even care.
So rough.
They don't care at all.
And I imagine, back in the day when threat was more imminent and recent, it was much more better manned with better supplies and everything.
Well, like he's saying, it's like there's less than 1,000 of them now, so it makes me think that it must have been much larger before. Because the way he said it was like there's less than 1,000 of us now.
No, it reminds me of Sabriel. And how, like, the wall between the worlds used to be, like, manned greatly from the undead. But it had been so long that it was almost forgotten.
Yeah, and then what happened? The dead rose on the wrong side. What's funny is that, because you mentioned that Tamora Pierce book, which was just, I didn't even think of it. It made me think, like, oh my god, this show, I think the girl parts especially, because if you notice, we're really identifying with, like, Daenerys coming into her own, and, like, Arya with her sword. It's got us really excited. I think that we're really actually going to connect a lot with like that.
Yeah. I don't think we know enough about any of the other boys to really form an opinion.
Thinking about the show before going into it, you might have the assumption that it's really like a guy's show.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? But there's actually a lot going on with the girls. So like
really developed characters.
Yeah.
Overall.
And we happen to really enjoy fantasy books with female leads.
Yeah.
So
What's super funny about bringing up Tamora Pierce
and
Sabriel, because like because those are two of the favorites.
I mean, those are young adult ones, but like I mean,
but
even
we
as
grew
an
up
adult,
with them, and they're still really good. I do think that one guy, that used to love Catalina.
Oh,
Cataline.
Catelyn.
Yeah, Catelyn.
Well, I think in America we would say Caitlyn, but they pronounce it Catelyn.
I don't think he's a bad guy.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about the other lord though, the spy one. I don't know who he serves. And it's obvious. I mean, I feel like we learned important things about the king, that he doesn't really run his kingdom anymore. Like he's been beaten down too much by either losing the love of his life or having too many battles, and he just can't handle it.
Totally haunted by that time.
Yeah,
like he talks about it all the time. He like,
and I think there
drinks all the time.
Some difference, because you could do a parallel of him to Lord Stark, because if Lord Stark didn't have his family and his wife, it could have very easily fallen the same line. Because I mean, just there at the end when he saw his daughter fighting with the guy, you could see that he was
like having a flashback kind of thing. Yeah,
but he has a happy marriage to look back on, and also he was a bit away from the capital, away from the political dealings, while the king has just been in it and been married to somebody he doesn't love, possibly doesn't respect, and also with people who served the previous king. So that's obviously got a great deal of tension. It was definitely just straight up a political marriage.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot. They were like so in debt. Not just like, I guess they're like super in debt to a bunch of people, but also like heavily to the Lannisters. So even if he wanted to do something about them, like he couldn't. It's no wonder that there's like so many Lannisters and stuff there. I'm not sure so far like that I enjoyed the political stuff so much, which is really funny because in Chinese dramas I quite enjoy the political stuff.
That's the part that I'm probably least interested in, is the political part. I like mysteries, but I don't just like the political dealings of like, well, you have to act like this or do this and you can't do that, and just all the rules.
Well, also there's like no one to root for. Like with Daenerys, I'm so rooting for Daenerys. I'm technically, like I said, rooting for Ned Stark, but what am I rooting for? Like, I want him to leave. Like I want him to go be happy with his family. I don't want him to like become king or something, so it's like hard to root for anybody. King Robert is so unhappy there that I'm like not rooting for him really to like maintain his kingship. But I obviously don't want the Lannisters to be like ruling the throne either. So
with Bran and all the family,
I'm glad he woke up
back home.
So
and does he actually not remember?
Does he not remember, or is he just covering because he's afraid of what will happen? I don't know, because I don't know. I felt like he seemed like he knew something, but
it could be either way.
I mean, he did do a heavy fall.
It's not uncommon to not remember the moments before your accident.
Screw you, Barbary.
We will see y'all next time. Bye.
You were on a break.
Your face is on a break.
I wasn't.
She was being lazy.
I'm lazy. Tired. Exhausted. I'm sick of your sass.
Think of how tired I am. I worked overnight.
I'm sick of your sass.
Overnight.